I think, oh, you know, actually is a really interesting thing. So, maybe I was, like, thinking about, like, the whole reasoning behind me being angry about the whole downplaying thing. I think, I have a kind of aversion to downplaying, like getting my, getting my achievements downplayed, essentially. And, it's kind of like an interesting thing, and it's like, I kind of like understand that for other people as well. It's like, no one likes to hear that their achievement isn't an achievement, right? Where it's like, oh, you reached like gold in like, in Marvel, no, what's it, yeah, I think gold is actually good. I reached gold in Marvel Rivals. It's like, oh, cool, well, you know, gold isn't plat, or like gold, or if you reach plat and it's like, oh, plat isn't, diamond or something like that, right? And it's like, oh, it's like, another one could be like, diamond isn't masters. That's kind of how I feel it, is like, downplaying the achievement of like, you did something you're proud of and in some ways laughing at you for it, essentially. Where it's like, I made the compressor and the ready work well together in Cascade, and somebody comes in and is like, you know, Cascade is just like fucking trash balls. And I always feel like, okay. Way to shut down someone who's like trying to say that they are proud of what they've done, right? Kind of like the feeling that it was you, right? I think I've also had this conversation as well yesterday, where it's like, no, actually, it was actually after yesterday's stream. I watched a video, and someone was like, they want to bring back bullying because it would make people. It's the same argument I hear all the time, where it's like, people would be more normal if they got bullied. And there's actually two arguments I have for that. For one, bullies still exist. Like, if it wasn't for that, if that wasn't a thing, my nephew wouldn't have bullies. But my nephew does have bullies. At least he used to. But another thing is, as someone who was bullied, I would say, it doesn't make it better, it makes it worse. Because people gravitate towards things that give them comfort. And if the thing you're insulting them about is something that gives them comfort, they're going to gravitate towards it more, right? So what you end up doing is you actually end up making the thing that you're insulting them about worse, right? And a really good example is like that person was a VTuber, right? And it said they were a bullied kid. And I'm over here like, didn't you say the reason you are a VTuber is because you're ugly? And you don't want to expose us to your ugliness? Didn't that, like, if you weren't bullied, you wouldn't believe that, and you wouldn't be a VTuber. And another thing is, like, when it comes to, like, oh, like, you know, people who watch VTubers, that's weird as fuck. I'm sorry, but, like, in actuality, in reality, VTubers, especially someone like me who's like a fanboy VTuber, that's weird as fuck. That's super weird, right? So if you're saying like people wouldn't grow up to be as weird if they were to have bullies. Another one of my arguments is like towards like it makes people weirder is the fact that the people who tend to say that not only are people who are watching streamers, which yes, watching a streamer is kind of fucking weird, but they're watching a VTuber, right? Which is extra bizarre. But a lot of the time, when you look at it, people who watch VTubers and streamers tend to be bullied people. And the more and more you bully them about shit, the more and more they attach to it. So yeah, they're gonna have weird people, right? So not only does bullying still exist, but it makes things worse, right? As someone who is able to like analyze their whole situation with the fact that the bullying was from all sides, right? I think with the whole like there's also another argument as well, which is when it comes to bullies, the thing that makes it worse is like, for one, it's like their comfort zone is what they're being insulted for, so they're gonna be like more and more reclusive and into that comfort. And for two, there's this thing where like nobody helps with bullying. And the people who say they should bring up bullying are the same people who back in the day, when you were bullied, right? Well, I'm saying it in like, I forget what that phrase is called, but I'm not talking directly to you. But when you were bullied, you know, your parents kind of told you these three things. They don't believe you. Deal with it. Or, I had it worse than you, so shut the hell up. Right? And it's like, okay, well, so no one's gonna help me then, right? And that's when you end up forming a community of weird people. Because the community of weird people are like the community that's like, you don't have to worry about the bullies, right? Because we're like a community of people that are into the thing you're into, right? So that, again, is also something that kind of sort of makes it worse, right? Where the bullies cause people to have an aversion to something. The people around them that are supposed to help them don't help them. And then you have people on the internet saying they should bring down bullying, and it's like, oh, well, they always had the argument of like, my bullying was worse than yours, so yours is invalid, right? Say that, tell that to my nephew who was held down by 3 children while another one beat him. Like, tell him that his bullying wasn't bad, right? And it's like, yeah, I actually did the thing that I learned as an adult. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna essentially stop this content from being seen by me, right? And I'm going to just, like, not interact with it, since, as Asmongold says, weirdly enough, it's really smart. If you don't like it, don't interact with it. Some of which you're like, okay, I'm not going to interact with this VTuber, right? But, you know, it's kind of a weird thing. That's kind of sort of the tangent I wanted to go on. It's like a conversation that I had, but like, the conversation that I referenced in the last video that I had. I just kind of sort of wanted to touch upon it a little bit more. So, well, I think I'm using the wrong thing. But that's all I wanted to say about that. I kind of sort of want to turn it into a rant video. So I'll probably clip it and see how I like it, and if I like it, I'll probably post it, because I don't want to post a video today.
Spent Exalizer has been retired.